a new lesson on slangs. Well, what are slangs? Slangs are nothing but expressions used in English in an informal way, and it is mostly used in speaking rather than in writing. Slangs are very interesting because you can use them in your everyday speech. Well, let's have a look at a few of them and see how you can use it when you speak to people every day. The first slang I've got for you is donkey's ears. Well, what does donkey's ears mean? Donkey's ears means nothing but for ages or for a very long period of time. So if I haven't met someone for a very long period of time, I can say that I haven't seen that person for donkey's years. Or you could say, I haven't met up with my cousins for donkey's years. This next slang I've got for you is quite interesting. It is full Monty. Now the expression or the slang full Monty means two different things. The first meaning of full Monty is to do the whole thing or go the whole way. It basically means that doing something in a wholesome way, in its complete entirety. So I could say something like, I had eggs, bacon, baked beans, sausages, the full Monty for breakfast, which means I had a really wholesome breakfast. I went the whole way to make sure I eat really well for breakfast. Now, the other meaning of full Monty means to completely strip yourself of every clothing you are wearing, which means you are going stark naked. So I can say something like that the 18-year-old boy did a full Monty at the party last night. That's another meaning for full Monty. But depending on what context you are using the slang in, you've got to use it accordingly. And my next expression is hunky-dory. Well, what does hunky-dory mean? Hunky-dory means excellent. It means that everything is going just perfect, just according to plan, no worries, everything is in complete order. So it's almost like a bed of roses. I can use a sentence like, their relationship is just 2 months old and therefore everything is hunky-dory, meaning that they don't really have some tough challenges, everything is just going really well for them. And my next slang is hickey. Well, what is a hickey? A hickey is nothing but what most of you call a love bite, which is mostly a bruise-like mark or an impression that is left around areas near your neck, your arm. It is mainly caused by the kissing or the sucking of that particular area on your skin, done mostly by the partner that you are intimate with. It does take around 5 to 12 days for that mark to go away. Well, my friend, she had a hickey or a love bite after her very first date. So if you want to talk about a hickey or a love bite, you will refer to that mark that's going to be on your skin after your date or after you get kind of intimate with your partner. My next slang is the word pants. Well, we all wear pants, but what does the word or slang pants mean when I use it in an informal way of speaking? The word pants is nothing but something that I refer to as total crap, total rubbish, something that is absolute nonsense. Well, I could say something like the man who sang in the show Britain's Got Talent was total pants. You know, what he sang was rubbish. It didn't make any sense at all. So total pants is nothing but something that you categorize as being real crap. Well, the next slang I've got for you is the expression swatting. What does the expression swatting mean? Swatting means nothing but studying really hard or studying at the last minute just before your exams or before that test that you are about to take a week from now. I could say something like, you better get swatting if you want to pass that test. I am guilty of swatting because I don't really study throughout the year, but I swat just 2 days before the exams. Well, my next slang or the next expression I've got for you is taking the piss. What does it mean to take the piss? Taking the piss is nothing but making fun of someone. Now, a lot of you in schools and in colleges, you have the habit of making fun of people. So what you're really doing is you are taking the piss at them. So I could say something like, listen, stop taking the piss at John. He's a completely innocent person. So all you've got to do is stop taking the piss at people who really are harmless. And my next slang for the day is lost the plot. Well, what does it mean to lose one's plot? It means that you are going crazy or you are quite mentally unstable. You're kind of empty out there. You know, some people, they kind of do weird things. They yell, they scream, they go completely berserk. So when you see someone like that, you can say, what, have you lost the plot? Or you can say that you really lost the plot. You're acting kind of weird today. So that's what losing the plot means. And our next slang is, it's monkeys outside. Well, this slang does not refer to literal monkeys, but it refers to an expression which tells me that it's really freezing outside. It's really cold outside. So I can tell my friend who is going out in the freezing cold something like, don't forget your jacket, it's monkeys outside. Well, I don't know which part of the world you are in, but if it's monkeys outside, you might want to wear something really warm. Alright, my next expression and the last expression of this lesson is the slang knockout. Well, what does the word knockout mean? The word knockout is nothing but telling someone that they look beautiful, they look stunning, or maybe just drop dead gorgeous. Well, I could say something like, my friend looked a complete knockout last night at the party. Well, if you want heads turning your way, you might want to appear a knockout the next time you go for that party. Well, that's it from me on this lesson on slangs. Well, do take a test to know how much you've learned. There is a link in the description at the end of this video. You can click onto it and see what you've learned. Till then, this is me saying goodbye.